The whole building's heated all night. So at night time, the walls are warmer and you can find vents where the heat comes out. Those 2 years, I've slept here behind me several times. I was terrified. I've never been that terrified. Fear never came into my life before. Mental health and homelessness and that complete lostness, I didn't know what to deal with. So for me, it was just about feeling protected. And against that corner wall was where I felt protected. Before that, sleeping with friends on their couches, in spare bedrooms, babysitting cats and dogs for a week or a weekend while my pals or their friends or their family was away, just so I'd have somewhere to stay. There's no words I can describe to you being in someone else's house that's not your own, not having anything, not being able to contribute and being stuck in their life. I could touch what they had and I had it before, but it just gone and I had no idea where that went to. I had no idea how to get it back. The flat just up there in the middle on the left, that was a temporary flat that I was to be given when I was homeless. But I was in this property for 3 years. I thought that was going to give me a bit of security back, make me feel a bit more human, and it had done the opposite of that. The wardrobes were damp, there was no heating. The house basically had no insulation in it at all. Windows, doors, rooms. It was basically a coal box. There was no heating in the toilet. It was a converted cupboard. There was a power meter that charged me 27% more for my electricity than anybody else. The house was not suitable. My support wasn't suitable. It got to the point that I actually had to make myself homeless again. I'd never filled a social housing form in my life. I'd always rented private. This process was difficult. And then the forms were asking me to explain what was going on in my life. Why was I not functional? And I didn't know that. I still couldn't access housing services. I still couldn't make applications for financial services. It was there right in front of me. I couldn't go in. I was at the worst physical, visual, emotional and smelly state of my life. There was no way I would feel comfortable and confident enough to go into a doctor's or a GP or a housing association where they're all immaculate and it's all shirts and ties and it's all... I felt that that wasn't for me and that kept me away. And I came across an article for a service. So I turned up to this very room, sat at this very seat with 13 people around the table, and what was coming out of the room was basically, it was about people in the community, helping people in the community. And around about 18 months to 2 years later, I then became strong enough and confident enough to actually put a housing application in, to apply for some financial support, to relieve the aggressive symptoms that I had, which flipped my life upside down for the first time in most of my life. I don't need to move again. I've been moving since I was 17. I'm 39. It wears you out. You collect all these memories going through life. I've never had anywhere to put them. I've never had a wall to put a picture up. I can never remember the people that I've lost. It's always been in a box or a bag. So it's a bit unusual like myself, but I love it. I wouldn't change it. I feel that this is my home, and I've never had that feeling in my life. So it's nice. My name is Derek and I live in Glasgow, Scotland.